안녕하세요, royalib 제니퍼 강사입니다. Today we'll go through how the PreIB chemistry, PreIB biology, and IB chemistry year 2 classes will be run this summer. First, the syllabus for PreIB chemistry. We start off with the basics in week 1, states of matter and atomic structure. Atomic structure will continue into week 2 and we'll look at the arrangement of electrons, trends across the periodic table, and the various types of bonding such as ionic, covalent, and metallic bonding. We will then test your math skills with stoichiometry. Stoichiometry involves solving chemical problems using chemical quantities and ratios with various formulas. In the third week, we will look at the movement of electrons and energy changes in reactions. We finish off the course with chemical reactions and introduction into acids and bases. For biology, we start off by looking at cellular structure, movement of substances into and out of cells, and biological molecules such as carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and nucleic acids. Once you become familiar with the first 3 topics, we will then look into how enzymes speed up reactions and the factors which affect enzymatic activity in week 2. Then from the second half of week 2, we progress to plants. We will focus on the structure of leaves, photosynthesis, and how substances are transported in a plant. In week 3, we move into human physiology. We will study the digestive system and then move on to the circulatory system in week 4. We finish off week 4 with the immune system. For IB Chemistry Year 2, we start off with Unit 4, Bonding. We will briefly review over the main concepts of the units with greater focus on solving questions. If you're a bit rusty with respect to stoichiometry, you should also refresh your skills in week 1 as the following units involve stoichiometry skills. For the second half of week 1, we will focus on equilibrium. In week 2, we progress to acids and bases. The SL portion of this unit mostly focuses on theory, while more complex calculations are required from HL students. Acids and bases, redox processes, and organic chemistry are the 3 most challenging units in the IB chemistry syllabus and are much longer than the other units. Questions are very challenging and regular revision and practice is required to excel in these units. For redox processes in week 3, the movement of electrons in reactions is our focus. The main topics covered will be voltaic cells, electrolytic cells, products of electrolysis, and calculations regarding electrochemical cells. Lastly, organic chemistry will be the unit of focus for week 4. For organic chemistry, we set aside calculations and dive into theory. By the end of the week, you should be able to name organic compounds, identify functional groups, and show the mechanism of reactions. As students will both physically come to class as well as attend class online, for the students physically attending class, all class material will be displayed on the television screen in class, and the screen will be shared on Zoom for the online students. We have all attended school classes on Zoom, right? So our classes will not be any different. For students attending online, it is mandatory for you to have your cameras on for each and every class. And as all classes will be recorded, if needed, you can access the recordings for classes on our Google Classrooms. Textbook for both chemistry and biology classes will also be uploaded onto our classrooms. Our textbook for PreIB chemistry is Complete Chemistry for Cambridge IGCSE. As for biology, our textbook is Cambridge IGCSE Biology Coursebook. With respect to IB chemistry, both the course companion and study guide from Oxford Press will be uploaded onto our classrooms. In addition to your textbooks, class notes will be uploaded onto our classrooms after each class. Now, as for homework, your daily homework consists of written notes for the material covered in class as well as worksheets. Notes and answers to worksheet problems must be submitted on Google Classroom before the start of the next day by the indicated submission deadline. For pre-IB students, your TAs will check the submitted notes and homework for completion. We will go through the homework together in class and your homework will be graded by your classmates. As for IB chemistry students, your TAs will upload the answer keys onto our classrooms and you are responsible for grading your own homework. In addition to daily homework, you have quizzes every Wednesdays and Fridays, and the quizzes need to be completed and handed in during study hall. We will go over the quizzes the following day. As for academic assistance, you can always ask me for questions in class, by email, through our Google Classrooms, and your TAs are always there to help during study hall. So if you have difficulty understanding the materials covered in class or solving homework questions, feel free to ask for help. I hope to meet you all soon and thank you for listening.